chosen the groups again. So you're with people who you might not know, you might not usually associate with, but you're with each other, right? If one or two of you, obviously you know what we're doing now. If one or two of you are a little bit worried about heights and that, the other teammates, can you get them through? Can you help them through? Can you coax them through, right? You're safe as ours is, nothing will happen to you, but obviously it's you're up in the trees, right? So I don't know if anyone is scared of heights, but let's try and overcome that with together, all right? There's a couple of courses that you're doing, and then there's a challenge round the corner. There's a challenge that is going to be timed, and that's about teamwork.
Look, I'm ill.
There's another group joining them, boys.
I've got a bug.
Oh, come on, Albert. You're the leader of that group.
Yeah, let's go.
Have you done it?
I ain't about this life.
This is very funny. Oh my.
Let's do this. Go! You got this, you got this. No, it's not safe. You're good, Illy. Is this alright? Yeah, you're good. You know hands, You know hands. Yes. It's down, Grace. Oh, yeah. Hang. Hold and hang.
Done this before with teams, you know. I think it's the day after a game, so it's a recovery day. But we wanted to make the opportunity of using the time, you know, not just letting them go in the pool or lounge about the hotel. We want them to, again, this team ethic that I'm trying to install, you know. There's a few boys here who are a little bit reluctant, and the other boys are coaxing them through and getting them through, and they've gone in an order. They've done it really well, actually. They've worked out the teams. They've put it in an order where there's a confident boy with a not so confident boy and getting them through. And it's all about the technicality of getting over these junctions and what technique you need to use the zip wires and climbing through things. And yeah, it's all about them being together, really.
To be fair, like the first time I was going up there, I was like, nah, I can't do this because I got a phobia of heights. So I just thought, nah, there's no way I can do this. But you know, everyone was shouting at me, so I sort of had to do it. So, but they helped me get through it, and I've done it now, so I'm happy.
Those are really old.
Obviously, you know, when you think you can't do something and you got a fear of heights, but now I've done it. It's just like a little achievement, but you know, I'll take it.
And the gaffer said beforehand, there will be some who will find this difficult, and I want the rest of you to act as a team and get those that will struggle through it. How much did that help you? Because every time you were taking on a different obstacle, and it seemed to get harder and harder, you could hear people shouting across to support you, which was great.
No, that's exactly why we've done this, you know. So we had people helping me all the time, and we got through it. Got Dykesy shouting at me from behind, but nah, it's all good, man.
You're going to do it again?
I don't know about that. I think we've got something else to do now, but
Go on, guys.
And the next one.
Well done. Brilliant, Andre. Brilliant. Well done, you.
No, it's easy, man. It's light work.
That's crazy. That's better, yeah, that's it. Well done. And just remember to then put a bit of weight on it, yeah, to push forward. So you can make it to the end. Well done.
Just hold the switch.
Climbing these trees, apparently this is meant to hold you in, but I did not feel safe at all. I am very confident and I am not afraid of heights, but I tell you what, I was petrified of that. It's just all wobbly, the platforms, it's just not nice. But it's good crack. It's good to get the boys out and have a bit of fun, and we're all there together, supporting each other to try and get each other there. So some boys are afraid of heights, Duz is afraid of heights and he's halfway through it. So like, it's good for people's confidence as well, and that's what we've been doing. And it's all, I've got the big one to do next, and again I'm petrified. So, but I'm excited as always.
But the interesting point as well, like you mentioned, Andre Dozzell, who was quite open about his fear of heights, and one glance at him made that very apparent. But the reaction of all the players around him was, as soon as he started getting up there was just a nice round of applause. It's a very good team ethic amongst the group.
100%, and that's what the gaffer wants. He wants the boys to be behind each other and support each other. And if you have a fear, if you have a problem, everyone's there for you, and anyone needs to chat, you can have a conversation, and that's what it feels like, and it's coming to. And like you see, everyone's motivating each other, and the people that are afraid of heights, everyone's there behind them, pushing them on. And I don't think anyone that isn't afraid of heights hasn't done it. So it's always good to see the boys being behind each other and flying for it. I mean, if you look up ours, does flying through on Santa's sledge.
But it's good for days like this as well that you're not just cooped up in a hotel.
No, of course, the hotel's quite far out of the way and there's not really much around for us to do. So getting out and getting activities done with the boys is always good, and to get to know people more. I guess I'm new to some new faces as well, and Ziyech as well is new, so it's good to get to see people's personalities and people's different personalities, and yeah, we're enjoying it. And this man absolutely splattered it.
Let's have a word with Uncle Albert. Come here, Unks. Come here, Unks. Just talk us through. You were leading Team 1. How pleased with your performance and your team's?
My performance wasn't that great because I got stuck right at the end. Can you believe it? Yeah, so I wasn't pleased with my performance, but overall my team's doing fantastic. We've still got Ilias and I think Doz right at the end to complete, and Hamza as well, swinging through. But I think overall, great team performance. You know, great team team bonding. So we're loving it at the moment.
Well, the only person who could catch us with his feet is probably Hamzat Kargbo, so we will get out of the way for this one. And Albert, you're one of the experienced players in the group, of course. You've done plenty of pre-seasons. How beneficial are days such as this? Why are they important?
This is amazing, just team bonding, you know, just to get the unity, just the camaraderie, everything, just to socialise. That's what it is, you know, just to get to know each other, laugh at each other, just to make fun of people, really. There you go, just team bonding, that's what it is.
And it's good on the pitch to have that as well, isn't it?
No, definitely, because then you get the cameo, you know, between like players, you know, understanding between players, and that's what you need sometimes. You're getting to know your teammates, you know. So yeah, it's a good team bonding for everyone overall.
You got this, bro. You got this. You got this.
Come on, bro. Hello. Yes.
We've got a puzzle as well. We've got a mind bender puzzle where they're timed, they're in teams. So, like I say, you know, we could have the day off and just chill out. But I thought this team, you know, especially after last year, I wanted them more together than they've ever been, and it's going to be a season where we're going to need that at times. And if they can remember these moments when they were together, getting each other through the troubles here, they can certainly get each other through the troubles on the pitch.
Now, can you grab that rope as well with your hand? Just stand on the thing. Good lad, good lad.
Yes, Kay, well done.
Well, Taylor, well done.
That's it, say, lad.
Raf, can you unclip that?
Wait.
Why is it important to fill that downtime with stuff like this? Because like you say, that there is so much downtime. It's so easy for players just to disappear into their rooms or sit on their devices. But clearly you want to put a lot of effort into team bonding days such as this.
A lot of effort, you know. I think that the trip was about three things. It was about working hard, getting fit, recovering, which is really important, and being together. That's the three things we said about the game. The games, the results, not too concerned about, you know. Obviously, I want to see some good things, some little tactical moments on the pitch or some technical bits that we've been working on. We haven't really gone on a press yet. We haven't really worked on our pressing. We haven't worked on, you know, what we're going to do from controlled possession yet. You know, these will all come. We haven't worked on sharpness yet. You know, these will come in pre-season. With the injury history we had last year, we're building really slowly up to ramping it up. So we're good at. We don't need to be fit against Slavia Prague or Steyr SK on Saturday. We need to be fit against Watford away, Ipswich away. You know, we need to be firing in those games. Yes, I start when I'm winning some games and scoring some goals in pre-season. But I think I remember once one of my pre-seasons was, I think we scored one goal in 4 games, and we went on to get promoted that year. So it doesn't really matter. You know, it's about that season. And pre-season always about preparing the boys for the season. You know, people will probably be screaming at the camera saying, "New signings, please. New players, please." It's in the pipeline. Believe me, we have to adhere to these rules. And again, I'm sort of picking up the can of that over the years. But I'm happy to do that. I've worked with small budgets before, small squads before. Know how to get the best out of them. Now I can get the best out of these boys. You know, and days like this, they'll get the best out of each other.